Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby Unlock. Here we are in Flowerbird Town. Last time we went after some legendary Pokemon, and this time we're actually going to continue doing just that. We're going to go after more legendary Pokemon, so you know what, let's go to here, the PC. And you know what, first I do want to go online so people have the ability to give us O powers, in particular capture powers. Now, I have been kind enough to, I guess, give capture powers to people off screen, just giving out capture powers. O powers are really nice, they can help you out, they can help out other people, but also by giving O powers to other people, it actually helps you level up your own O powers. So, I mean, I just did some of that. I am going to take Rain back on our team, because I am going to need Rain for something, so I'm sorry. Gallade, you're going to have to go into the PC temporarily, just for now, because we are going to head somewhere. So let's actually go into the sky on Cole, and, well, go find a Mirage spot. Alright, so let's head to, I think, Trackless Forest. It should be somewhere around here. Alright, here's Trackless Forest. We're gonna land here, and hopefully we'll find a good legendary Pokemon here. Hopefully. Alright, so here we are at Trackless Forest. Cold air like the north wind sweeps over the area. Okay, interesting. So, it's a nice cold breeze, I suppose. Alright, who do we want to lead off with for this? I think I actually want to lead off Metagross, like we've been doing. And I also do want to use the capture power. So let's do that. Let's go to the O power, capture power level 2. Yes, there we go. And capture power level 2's level went up. So now we have capture power level 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do this. Mysterious ring is floating in the air. Something is visible deep in the hole. Sure, let's just put our hand in the hole. And with that, Suicune appeared. So we're going to be leading off with Metagross, who is going to be able to just go for that hold back on this thing. Suicune does have that pressure, but I'm not too concerned. So let's actually just Mega Evolve and hold back. They don't want to go with all of our strength, let's just hold back a little bit. Put out some huge strength on that thing, but hold back a little bit. So it looks like we just got a hatching power level 2. Unfortunately, right this second, we're not actually hatching an egg, but it is very courteous for someone to give us an O power. It's always appreciated. Now, clearly hold back isn't quite doing enough to bring that thing down to, well, 1 HP, but I'm somewhat confident that eventually we'll be able to take care of this thing. So let's just keep this up. Alright, there, we get the crit, so I'm glad I went for the hold back. I'm pretty sure now it's down to 1 HP, so let's go do it. What? I don't think we're ready to go for a Timer Ball quite yet. We can go for a Net Ball, actually. So let's do that. Net Balls are actually not bad, because they're good for water and bug type Pokemon. Suicune is a water type, so that is going to work. With that, we have actually easily obtained Suicune. Nice job, Metagross. And with that, Golden Keen grew to level 77, and Suicune's data is added to the Pokedex. Suicune embodies the compassion of a pure spring of water. It runs across the land with gracefulness. This Pokemon has the power to purify dirty water. Alright, so let's give Suicune a nickname. I'm going to be naming Suicune... I'm going to be naming Suicune Spring. So we can purify water, and that sure somehow relates, I think, maybe. I don't know. So with that, we have obtained Suicune. Let's actually head somewhere else. I want to see if we can actually make it within 3 minutes without the O-Power wearing off. We can make it to another legendary Pokemon. It might not work out that way. There's a good chance that our O-Power is going to wear off, and we're going to have to use a different one. But let's head somewhere else. So here is Pathless Plain. Maybe there's something here. Maybe there's not, but maybe there is. The only way to find out is to land. So we're stuck, so I think we have... You feel a strong gaze, and like something is calling for you, and the capture power just wore off. Great. Alright. That's not the best timing, but there is a legendary Pokemon right here. So... I guess the best option is to actually go for it. I don't know exactly what we'll be able to do here, but I think I want to lead off, I guess, Metagross. I'm a little bit nervous, though, because well, might as well heal up Metagross while we can. Fresh water, I don't know if I want to use up our fresh waters on like 9 HP. Because we only have so many. I mean, I could buy more easily. Well, either way, I'm gonna use an O-Power. But we only have enough to... I don't think we can use it. We can use a capture power level 3, but I don't think I want to. I think I might use... But even if I use 2, it's only gonna be 1 difference. I might just use the level 1. Lasts for 3 minutes. I think I'm going to use the level 1. It's not going to help us as much, but it might do something. So let's put our hand in this hole. And with that, Terrakion appeared. I really regret not going for the more capture power. I was thinking this would be Cobalion, but I was clearly mistaken. So I really don't have many options here. I have to actually Mega Evolve and hold back because it's going to be resisted, but there's really not much else I can do. Because everything else I do is going to be super effective, I think. I don't think fighting... Does fighting resist steel? This is going to be resisted. Wait a minute, it's not steel, it's... Alright, that's rock. So rock is weak to steel. So either way, it's gonna hurt if I go for a stab move. So the best case scenario is to just go for the holdback until it gets down. Sacred Sword's gonna hurt, but only a little bit. We can always heal up. I'm a little afraid to go into Pika to go for the T-Wave here, because Terrakion does have one hell of a physical attack. So last thing I need is Pika getting killed by this thing. And now it's +2, so I gotta be a little bit on the careful side. On the bright side, at least we know its entire moveset now. It has Sword Stance, it has Retaliate, it has Rock Slide, and it has Sacred Sword. So at least we can deal accordingly with that. And that's resist- oh, it's a crit. Okay. Either way, I think I have to actually heal up now. So we have to heal up. Do we have a Moo Moo Milk, or do I have to go for... Well, this'll do almost enough. This'll bring us down to like -19, I think. Which I'll take for now. Retaliate's gonna hurt very little. It's resisted, it's not stab. That thing is down to 1 HP, so let's go for an Ultra Ball, I guess. So let's do this. Come on, Terrakion, stay in the ball, please. Please, please, come on. Come on. The extra capture power probably would have been really helpful at this point. But hey, I'm not very smart, what can I say? Eventually we'll start going for timer balls. If it's anything like the past has shown us, then the first timer ball will do absolutely nothing. The second timer ball might actually catch it. That said, I might actually want to heal up, I think, around now. This won't even fully heal us if I use a lemonade, but at least a crit can't KO. Although so far, everything it does except for Sacred Sword is resisted. Sacred Sword, on the other hand, is neutral, but it's stab. So, alright. Rock Slide is going to miss right there. Let's go for a... I don't even know. Nest Ball. Let's try that. It's not going to work, but hey! Why not? Come on, Terrakion. Stay in the ball, please. No? Okay, fine. Fair enough. Sacred Sword, it's going to hurt a little bit. That actually did damage. Okay. I really need Metagross to be able to stay alive here, because otherwise we're gonna lose Metagross. I'm not really gonna let that happen. So I'm gonna actually heal up after this Rock Slide. So I'm gonna heal up at this point. Then I might just start going for Timer Balls, because I'm pretty sure it's been 10 turns now. Retaliate's gonna do almost nothing. I mean, for +2, it's really not very good. But it is resisted, though, so I can't really fault Terrakion for that. So let's go for the Timer Ball. Hopefully this will catch it. Although it most likely will not. The second one might, but the first one definitely won't. Alright, so it's going to Rock Slide us. That's going to do very little unless it crits. It does not crit, so let's go for another Timer Ball. Come on, Terrakion, please. Stay in the Timer Ball. Stay in the Timer Ball, please, please, please. Come on. Come on. Alright, the second Timer Ball is gonna fail us. I should have gone for a level 2 capture power. Alright, so there is the Sacred Sword that actually did really hurt. I think I might go for a Hyper Potion, because I really don't want to take any chances here of a crit from the Sacred Sword. I'm pretty sure we can live a critted Sacred Sword right now, because it only is at +2. If that thing gets to +6, then we're in trouble. I mean, real trouble. That said, I'm going to go for a Timer Ball here. Hopefully we can catch this. If it takes long enough, eventually we can start using Dusk Balls. But I don't know how long that would take. So, it's going to Retaliate again. Eventually it's going to run out of Retaliates, and that's going to be a problem for us. For now, as long as it has Rock Slide and Retaliate, we're really good to go, because the problem is going to be when it runs out of Sacred Swords. Actually, no, that won't be the problem. The problem is when it runs out of everything but Sacred Sword. Then we're in trouble. As for right now, we're okay. But I'm just a little bit nervous what's going to happen when it starts going for Sacred Swords every turn. And Swords Dance, and it's able to get the +6. Luckily, it's only going for one Swords Dance. But that still is +2. So far, Timer Balls are doing absolutely nothing to this thing. And I'm sure it's been at least 10-15 turns. It just doesn't want to be caught. And we already have it down to 1 HP. That is gonna hurt. That actually does hurt. I'm gonna have to keep on using Lemonades here because I'm a little bit of a little problem there. So we were just given a bargain power. That's another Swords Dance, so now it's at +4. We really have problems now. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to catch this thing. Because now we're going to go for another Timer Ball. It's going to not want to be caught, most likely. It's at +6, now it's at max attack. It already has a really high attack stat to begin with. Sacred Swords are going to do serious damage now. Come on, Terrakion, please stay in the ball. Please stay in the ball. Alright, that is going to hurt. Oh my god. Oh my god, that did damage. There's a really good chance we're not going to be able to catch this thing. If it goes for another Sacred Sword right here, and it's going to. A crit will probably KO. So we are in real big trouble here. Now the thing is, if I go into someone else who would resist this, the problem is Rock Slide would KO Rain. One shot, no problem. Oh my god, that did enough damage on Metagross that I'm afraid Sacred Sword might actually finish us if we don't heal up here. Oh my god. Do we have a soda pop? Fresh water will not quite fully heal us, but probably close enough. Right now, I need it to just miss. I can't go for another timer ball until it, like, doesn't attack us. Alright, it's gonna Swords Dance. That's okay, we can go for a timer ball now. Come on, Terrakion, please stay in the ball. Don't be so difficult for us to catch. Come on, please. Okay. Alright, well, Terrakion is being difficult here. And I definitely should have used the better capture power. I really screwed up big time there. That was my mistake. I really shouldn't have messed that one up. Oh my god. Alright, so we need to make sure we're not at 59. I can't take a chance of it going for another Sacred Sword. Otherwise, it will take down Metagross. And if it crits on a Sacred Sword, we are done. No questions asked. It will take us down. There's no way Metagross lives a crit Sacred Sword at +6. Come on, stay in the ball, please. Please, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball! Alright, let's go for a Hyper Potion again. I know it's practically asking for a crit at this point, but I really can't do anything about that. If it crits us, then that's the end. I can't, I really, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is stall out until it runs out of Sacred Swords, and even then, it's going to end up killing itself due to struggle. Sacred Sword has, I think, perfect accuracy. So basically, right now, I am just asking for a crit, which is just horrible. But I can't do anything. All I can do is just sit here and keep Hyper Potioning up until it runs out of Sacred Swords, or does something else. Because it's going to go for another Sacred Sword inevitably. We're going to run out of Hyper Potions, but we can sell other stuff. So here's another Sacred Sword. I don't know why it keeps on having to go for stupid Sacred Sword, but it's doing that. This is going to be a really expensive Terrakion. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think it only gets like 15 Sacred Swords or something like that, though. And it's definitely been at least 15 turns. So Timer Ball should do more than, well, at least it should do its maximum stuff, but then again, I always have heart to begin with, so hey, what am I supposed to expect? Come on, stay in the ball, please. You gotta be kidding me. Well, how many hit points does, power points does Swords Dance get? I want to say 20, but I'm not positive. Come on, please, just stay in the Timer Ball, please, Terrakion. Please, please, please. I'll give you a nice nickname. I'll give you a good nickname. Okay, now that worked. If you ever want to catch a Pokemon, tell it you'll give it a good nickname. The only problem is now I have to come up with a good nickname. So, what's a good nickname for Terrakion? The Cavern Pokemon. Its charge is strong enough to break through a giant castle wall in one blow. This Pokemon is spoken of in legends. Really cool Pokemon. So I will be giving Terrakion a nickname since I already did say I was going to give him one. So, I will call you... What's a good name for Terrakion? I really can't think of any. I feel like I'm in trouble here because I agreed to give you a good nickname and now I can't think of one for you. I am going to name you... I don't know, Terrell. Terrell the Terrakion. So, Terrell is gonna go to box 1. Probably not the best nickname for a Terrakion. But I would say that was difficult enough. Alright, the capture power is gonna wear off. That's fine. so let's go somewhere where we can buy hyper potions and all sorts of good stuff because we used up our items. Also, I think it's time to put Rain back in the PC. But that was definitely interesting. That was definitely an interesting experience. Also, I want to buy more timer balls. Possibly dusk balls, but for now I'll go with timer balls. So let's go to Rustboro City, where we can actually, you know, purchase timer balls. Like, in all actuality, I like quick balls more than timer balls. When it comes to legendary Pokemon, you're rarely going to be better off with quick balls than timer balls. Mostly because the probability of catching them on the first turn is just really low, especially because you can't weaken them if you're using a quick ball. Well, you can, but you'd be weakening them after the quick ball fails. If the quick ball works, the idea is you don't have to weaken them. That said, I am going to be taking Gallade back in the team. So, thank you so much, Rain, for all of your help. It has definitely been really nice for you to help us. So we have Spring. I think I'm going to put Spring down here. So Terrell is nice and bashful, really neutral. So that's nice. That really is nice. So, that said, let's get out of the PC. And let's go buy some timer balls. Because I think there might be more legendary Pokemon to go looking for. Also, I think I'm going to buy some hyper potions, but that's a whole different issue. So let's buy some timer balls. Let's buy 5 of them, I guess. Actually, I should probably get some more than that. Alright, and I want to buy some, I guess, hyper potions. You know what, I don't want to use bargain power. I would use bargain power, but I want to save up our O power so we can use capture power. So let's go buy 7 of these. And I want to sell something. What can I sell? We do have a big nugget I can sell, I think. I'll sell one of these. What the heck? Alright. So this way at least we'll have some money to spend if we ever need to. Because I don't want to have no money at all, but at the same time, I don't want to have no hyper potions. Because hyper potions are only really that useful during battle, otherwise you might as well just use the fresh water. That said, let's go looking for someplace. I don't know. So, let's go. You know, let's go check out that nameless cavern to see if anything's changed there. So remember earlier that no, I don't want to land at Mount Chimney. Remember there was Mesprit there, so Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf are here. So let's see if anything has changed here. Since it is a different day now, so maybe things changed. Although I'm pretty sure it's more about time than day for this place. Fresh air surrounds the area. It's clearing your head. Alright, I don't know if my head should be that clear, but I guess I can see clearly now. It looks like the rain's gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. That said, let's go do this. Let's use a capture power. We can use dusk balls here. So I think I might actually use level 1 again. Only because, although this will be the same mistake as before, I can't imagine Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, whichever one it is, I can't imagine them being worse than Terrakion with regard to catching. In this way, just in case we're going to go after something else afterward, we'll still have some O-powers left. So let's do this. Mysterious ring is floating in the air. Something is visible deep in the hole. Let's put our hand in the hole. Because what could possibly go wrong? So here we go, and Uxie appeared. Alright. Fair enough. So, looks like we gain another capture power. I don't think they stack, though. But I want to Mega Evolve and hold back, because Metagross has really been doing some serious work here, as far as Mega Evolving and holding back. I don't want Metagross to use all of its power. Hold back a little bit. Just hold back a little bit. And since you're resisting their stab, this is really kind of a good situation here, as far as Uxie, Mesprit, and his elf. So of the three Lake Guardians, my favorite actually is Uxie. I mean, I like the color blue more than the colors yellow or gold, I can't tell. But I still happen to like Uxie more than his elf for some reason. I really don't know why. I do know that my least favorite of the three is Mesprit, because I'm not a big fan of having to chase Mesprit around Sinnoh. But that's a whole different issue. That said, let's try to catch this thing. Let's go for a Dusk Ball, since we're inside. And we have Dusk Balls, so hey, why not? Alright, come on, Uxie, stay in the ball, please. We have a Capture Power up. Actually, we have 2 level 1 Capture Powers up for some weird reason. You're gonna start going for Amnesia, not that it's gonna make any difference at all, since A, I'm not a special attacker, and B, you only have 1 HP. Come on, Uxie. Think about it. Think about it. That's it. Come on, stay in the ball, please. Please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Gotcha! Uxie was caught. Alright. Good job, Metagross. Good job, Metagross. So, Uxie is known as the Knowledge Pokemon, known as the Being of Knowledge. It is said that it can wipe out the memory of those who see its eyes. So let's look in its eyes. Your memory shall be lost. Only if Uxie wants that, I suppose. So, Uxie's a really cool Pokemon. Let's go give it a nickname then. I'll name you... Utilo. So Utilo is going to go to the PC in box 1. So, now that we have Utilo, that's nice. Alright. And it looks like the capture power's still up. That's peculiar. But, let's go head somewhere else then. There are other legendary Pokemon, I suppose, for us to look for. I don't think we can get Cobalion quite yet, because it's by day. The Lake Guardians are by time. I think by hours. And I think that Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, we have them all, but they're by minutes. Really weird how that works. That said, we want to head somewhere. You know what, let's go to the mall. Today. Alright, so we're gonna be landing in Mauville City, where I think I'll heal up, and Capture Power's gonna wear off, obviously. There's really... I mean, I really don't need it up right this second. But we have stuff I guess we can do, so whatever. It's all good. I think. I hope. Maybe. You never really do know for sure, I suppose. That said... let's go into the PC and see what we have. Because now we have Maeve and we have Utilo. So we have some nice Pokemon here. We also have in here, we have some event thing Pokemon that we will need at some point. We actually have a Diancie. This thing is at level 100, and I do have a reason for it being level 100. So these are some legendary event Pokemon that we might have some use for at some point. And here's a Zekrom and a Dialga that I got that we're going to need for something else. And here, of course, is the Thundurus that we used earlier on to get Landorus. Here I just have these two because they're meant for other stuff that does not have anything to do with the LP. They're just here, using for... I use this game when I'm doing competitions. Like, if any of you have watched my War-Ass online competitions, it's through this game. I just don't use them other than outside the PC. All I do is put them in the battle box, and that's the only time they're ever used. So here's my Latios, I suppose. Alright, very well. I do have this Diancie. It is going to be useful for something I think we can do right now, because we have time, I suppose, while the O-Power regenerates. So I guess I'll be putting Diancie in our team in place of... Sorry, Gallade. Because I think there is something we can do here. I think. Maybe not. Please, just a moment, monsieur. I need you to attend this. Do forgive us, young master, for speaking without an introduction. There is a matter of great import that we must discuss. Is it true that you somehow obtained the mythical Pokemon Diancie? Diancie? The inexplicable mutation arising from the Pokemon we know as Carbink. When and where it originates from, and the mechanism of its formation. It is indeed a mysterious existence. One of de plus grand mysteria. Diancie is divine. The divine symmetry of its body enables it to absorb light and display a radiance beyond the awareness of this realm. It is said that upon mega-evolving Mega Diancie emanates a beauty that surpasses all known beauty. That beauty is so dazzling to behold that people call it the Royal Pink Princess. Our Jean-Metier young master has been searching for Diancie in order to see this beauty fantastique. And we too have managed to obtain a Diancite that is necessary for its mega evolution. We have been most ardent to discover Diancie, and we might take it back to our young master to show him this famed beauty ultimate. Yet we have proved unsuitable to the task, unable to secure the indispensable Diancie. Please, allow me to ask you directly, will you agree to relinquish your Diancie to us? Well, Diancie is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, but... Oh yeah, I do like Diancie. But if your young master really wants it, okay. Very much, you will. Oh, what a relief to have met with a trainer so understanding. Then... Wait. My master! Hey, I'm sorry you've been bugging you. You guys, I'm really glad you tried so hard to find a Diancie for me, truly. But, well, I think you might be on the wrong track. I'm not even that into finding a Diancie anymore, you know? What I really want now is a big, tough Pokemon, you know? Oh, you want something like Terrakion. Terrakion was giving us trouble earlier. So you've got a Diancie, right? How about we give you the Diancite we found? It'd be a crazy waste to have a rare Pokemon like that, and never even Mega-Evolve it, you know? So now we receive the Diancite. Or Diancite, whatever it is. That's right, that's what you gotta do, am I right? Mega-Evolve, then like BAM, and then POW, POW, and end the battle in a flash. Even if folks do call it Royal Pink whatever, I bet a Mega-Evolve Diancie would be crazy strong, who knows? You keep rolling your way through battles and strolling away with victories. That's what I want to see, you know? Okay, you two, now let's shoot for a big tough Pokemon. Oh, manger, manger. Alright, so long, people. Thank you for the Diancite. This is a Mega Evolution Stone, one of a variety of mysterious Mega Stones. Have Diancie hold it, and this stone will enable it to Mega Evolve during battle. Obviously, I'm not going to be using Diancie, but hey, we have the Mega Stone. It would be kind of a waste not to at least give it to Diancie. Now, for those of you who do follow this channel a lot, I know I say that a lot, but hey, you know, the Mega Diancie is actually one of my favorite Mega Evolutions. But unfortunately, it is technically an event Pokemon, so getting one requires, well, not really something that happens very often in-game. Alright, we have 5, so we can use a Capture Power level 1, and a level 2, I think. So let's actually go... Let's go! I'm gonna use its Eon Flute. Now, the good thing about Diancie here is Diancie is level 100. Well, this particular Diancie. You need a level 100 Pokemon in order to get to a certain place. So, it should be somewhere near here, I think. So here we are at Fabled Cave. In order to find this place, you do need a level 100 Pokemon in your party. Obviously, in our team, right this second, we're not going to have a level 100 Pokemon. We just don't. So we do have Diancie here. So here we are at Fabled Cave. The area is filled with blazing pressure. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little under pressure here. This is a little bit of a problem now, because we have... Well, how do I put this? Metagross is sort of weak to this. It is going to be Reshiram. This is Omega Ruby. You would find Zekrom in Alpha Sapphire. Problem is, we're weak to a... we're going to be weak to a Blue Flare. Or is it Fusion Flare? I don't know which one it has at level 50. It learns one at level 50 and one at level 100, I'm pretty sure. Now, I could easily go into Muddy, who could probably live most of what it's going to do. Problem is, Muddy really can't weaken it too much, because everything we do except for Hammer Arm is going to be super effective. And I can't guarantee Hammer Arm won't OHKO, because it is a powerful move even though it's not Stab. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to hope Metagross can do enough to that thing, with Hold Back, that we're going to be able to... I mean, Iron Head shouldn't KO, but it's also resisted. I don't think I want to go for Iron Head at that point, or at that rate. I'm a little bit nervous. It's gonna be a special attacker. So hopefully things don't go bad. Don't go badly. If things do go poorly, then we're kind of screwed. Really, not much else I can say. That said, let's use the O-Power. I really do want to use Capture Power level 3, but I really can't, because I could actually wait probably a few minutes before... I'm gonna wait for the Capture Power to be fully powered up before I actually go for using it, because I want to use level 3. Mostly because I don't want to fail. I don't want to lose Metagross. I do want to actually be able to catch this thing. So I'm thinking with a level 3 up, we should be good to go. But that means I have to wait for the level 3 to actually happen. So, I guess for right this second, let's actually just look at what we have here, inventory-wise. We do have a heart scale, so that's kind of good, I think. How many balls do we have? We can go for Dusk Balls since it's inside. Can't go for Net Balls, but Dusk Balls are still kind of good, I think. We have all of the O-Powers, just not all leveled up. So, alright, come on, O-Power, please. Just be leveled up already. Okay, good, now we can Capture Power level 3. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Mysterious ring is floating in the air, something is visible deep in the hole. Let's put our hand in the hole. What I'm thinking is, I'm gonna want to weaken it and then just go right into Muddy. That's probably our best bet. Because Muddy at least won't take super effective damage to Reshiram. And it has a Turbo Blaze. I'm a little bit afraid, to be honest. I'm really afraid, actually. Actually, I'm gonna go for a Quick Ball. This is really weird, but I'm too afraid to go for a Hold Back here. Come on, Reshiram. Come on, stay in the ball, please. Please stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. No! Dragon Breath. Okay. It was resisted, though. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I think I'm gonna Iron Head, because it's resisted. So it won't KO. I'm fairly confident Iron Head will not KO. I'm fairly confident. But at the same time, I do want it to flinch. I'm gonna Dragon Breath again. I think it's gonna get the Para. No, it doesn't get the Para. I'm a little afraid, though, because I don't want it to go for a... I don't want it to be able to take us out, though. I'm gonna go for another Iron Head. I would like to get the flinch. Don't crit, though. It's gonna Fusion Flare. That's not good. That is really bad. Alright, come on, come on. Live that somehow. Oh, wow, that actually... that went a lot better than I thought it would. I'm gonna Hyper Potion up. If we can live a Fusion Flare that easily, or I wouldn't say easily because that was not a crit, but it was well enough that I think we can just go for a hold back here and then just switch into Muddy afterward. I don't want to keep Metagross in though here. Alright, it's gonna Slash now. That's fine with me. I'm gonna actually go into Muddy now because that's probably our best bet. Pretty much everything but Fusion Flare will be neutral now. But at the same time, yeah, Extra Sensory is going to be a pain. But I can't imagine Reshiram being able to OHKO Muddy, though. So now we can just go for, I guess, Dusk Balls. Plus, we do have the level 3 Capture Power up. We have it at 1 HP. Let's do this. Reshiram did kind of make me, is making me nervous, should I say. Alright, Fusion Flare, it does have the ability, the Turbo, or Flare, or whatever the heck ability it's called, I can't remember. But Muddy should be able to live most of what this thing is going to do. The thing that I was concerned about was Metagross not being able to live a Fusion Flare. That really did have me concerned. But Metagross does have some special defense. Reshiram does not withstand a Dusk Ball, though. I'm not sure if this technically counts as inside, though. I'm not positive. I mean, we are technically inside. But whatever. As long as Muddy doesn't get... as long as it doesn't get a crit, we're okay. We'll be perfectly fine. A crit would be a problem. Alright, you're not gonna get a Para, are you? It doesn't really make too big a difference if you do, to be honest. Alright, I'm not gonna let Muddy get it too hurt here. I'm not really that kind of trainer. I don't really take risks when it comes to my Pokemon's well-being. I'm just gonna do what it takes to keep them alive. So you're gonna Extra Sensory. That is okay, I suppose. Because you can't... I don't think you can do anything that'll do over half damage unless you crit. But even then, I don't think at this rate... I don't think it would take all of Muddy's health at this point. Just stay in the ball, please. We have level 3 Capture Power up. And there we go. So now we have obtained Reshiram. Nice job, Muddy. Good job. Good job, indeed. Alright. So considering Metagross did a really good job there, staying alive. So let's give a nickname to Reshiram. Now, Reshiram was not added to the Pokedex because I did kind of have a Reshiram on here for, well, metagame. So, every once in a while you might notice that there's some Pokemon we catch that aren't registered to the Pokedex that should be. It's because I needed one on the game before from Pokemon Bank. But whatever. So I'm gonna name you... Ralph the Reshiram. Ralph the Reshiram is going to go to box 2 in the PC. Alright, interesting indeed. So, Capture Power is going to wear off, but that is okay with me because we have obtained Reshiram. So, you know what? Let's actually head back to... you know what? Where should we go? Let's find a place to go that's probably... I don't know where to go, but... whatever. Any place is probably going to work, I think. So, you know what? Let's go to... let's go to Virgin Turf Town. That's a place. I'm sure it's somewhere where we can go and buy stuff. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't be helpful, who knows? They sell stuff here. Alright. So let's actually first heal up, because our Pokemon are kind of hurt and would like to be healed up, I think. Also, we're going to have to put Diancie in the PC and take out Gallade once again. Diancie has really been helpful, and I would like to thank Diancie for being so useful here by helping us find Ralph. Alright, that said, next time we have other stuff to do. So, thank you, Diancie. That was really useful for you to help us get that stuff taken care of. You've been useful too. So, I guess next time we have other legendary Pokemon to go looking for. So perhaps Ralph can be useful. Who knows? Who really knows? But Rain has been really helpful for helping us get Ryan, Vulcan, Spring. So I guess next time might be Ralph's chance to help us out with something. Who knows? Also, in Oras, I believe this is the first time where Reshiram and Zekrom are no longer shiny locked, which is kind of cool. So you can actually shiny hunt, I guess by soft resetting, to get a shiny Reshiram or Zekrom. I am not doing that on this game. I've done it, but I'm not doing it right now. So, I'm not doing shiny hunting in this LP because that would be kind of insane. So, also it would lose some of the integrity of the unlock, I think. That said, next time I suppose we'll go after more legendary Pokemon. And perhaps even, I don't know, maybe we'll catch some more. Who knows? Who knows what we'll go after? There are still quite a few legendary Pokemon that we have yet to have obtained. So, next time we're going to try to see if we can go catch more of them. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time as we continue searching for legendary Pokemon, particularly in Mirage spots. Goodbye.